Attention, please.
Welcome everyone to Doctors Ken and 10, and today we're going to be talking about skincare. 'Tis the season, summer is coming, and we need to look good, okay? We've been wearing these masks for way too long. Everybody's skin is breaking out, so that's what we're here to discuss. Dr. Ken.
Hey, what's up?
Listen.
One of the worst things about this pandemic is just constantly wearing the mask, because I have severe acne, you guys, and I have makeup on to purposely cover up, all the acne on my cheeks. You know what I mean? It's been bad.
Yeah, I think there's a couple reasons. One, the mask itself is irritating. The fibers that are in them are very irritating. The other thing is you are keeping all that moisture, all the saliva, the spit from when you talk, laugh, cough, sneeze. It's all stuck on your face.
Wow.
And then that humidity, the humidity of our breath clogs the pores. So what can we do? I'm going to help y'all with this because I love to talk about it.
You're glowing, sis. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us what you're doing.
So first, let's talk about just a daily skincare routine. Everybody has to have a daily skincare routine. And there's really 5 things that you have to have. These are must-haves. You can always add to it, okay? But you have to have a gentle cleanser. Gotta have a gentle cleanser.
Check. I got that. Right? Check. Okay.
You gotta have something that cleanses the face, takes off all the dirt, the oil, the makeup. Very important. You got to take that makeup off every night. So you have to have a cleanser. That's just number 1, right? Just like washing your body. But you also need a good serum. After you've cleaned your face and now you want to really replenish all your nutrients, you want to have a good serum. And a serum is basically super concentrated, nourishing ingredients, right? And so it's kind of like when you go get a smoothie and you get like the superfoods and all that stuff in it.
Yes.
It's kind of the same thing, but just for your skin. So you want to have a serum that kind of addresses the issues that your skin has. And maybe you'll use a different serum depending on the day. You should really focus on what your skin needs that day or that evening in particular, and address it that night. You don't always have to use the same serum every night. If you feel like you're having more spots or dark spots on your skin, maybe you have a serum that has kojic acid or vitamin C.
Oh, okay. So your serum addresses the issues of your skin.
Yes.
And it's pigmentation. Oh, I get it. Okay. Like a shot.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other thing I want to say is you want to have some sort of exfoliator, a peel, perhaps, maybe even the peel that I've created.
Yeah, girl.
So when you wash your face, you don't necessarily get rid of that skin layer of the dead cells, right? Because they're all kind of locked in there. So you want something that will exfoliate it. And that's why chemical peels are really, really good, because not only do they exfoliate, they also usually have other nutrients in them as well, kind of like a serum does. But it's really removing that dead layer of skin. So you have that cell turnover of fresh skin coming up. Okay. And then your skin just looks better. It's healthier now because you have that barrier gone. That barrier of dead skin is gone.
Right.
Your products will actually get in the skin.
Penetrate. Yeah.
Exactly. You also have to have a moisturizer, preferably with an SPF. Particularly for the morning. In the evenings, you obviously don't need an SPF.
You use a moisturizer that has some SPF in it.
In the mornings, yes, I use a moisturizer that has an SPF, or I'll have my moisturizer and just mix in a little bit of sunscreen in it. I mean, that's also.
I never even thought of doing that. Like, duh. Okay.
You can also, but you have to have a moisturizer separate from the SPF, but you have to have both, because the moisturizer obviously is going to lock in all that moisture that your skin needs. It keeps it hydrated. So you have to have that. And then obviously the SPF is just going to protect you from the environment, from the elements.
Right.
The sun, the wind, the cold, all that stuff. You just need those 2 things. So those are really the kind of the 5 must-haves. You have to have a good cleanser, moisturizer, SPF, serum, an exfoliator, a chemical peel. And then beyond those 5, you really want to think about things like some people have to use medications, over the counter, prescription. So you kind of add that as your number 6.
Yeah.
Right. So some people might need a prescription azelaic acid, or they might need a clindamycin topical. So there's other things that you have to think about. Some people may have to see a dermatologist to really get some professional help with making your skin look good.
Are you getting facials right now? Because what are you doing, like, as far as facials? What type of facials are you getting? You
So
are.
my facial that I used to get was the Hydra facials, but with COVID, it's been very, very difficult to even go get a facial. But you know, that's why I created Famous AF, my chemical peel line, just because I wanted to still get that, you know, fresh out of the spa look. You know, I want my face to look good,
And you have
even
it.
though I can go get a facial. So it's a facial in a bottle where you can literally put it on and, you know, rejuvenate the skin. You know, every now and again, you need that pick me up where your skin is looking dull, or maybe you're having more breakouts, or maybe you have more spots and hyperpigmentation. So you need sometimes that lift to just kind of like peel it all away and start anew. And so that's why I created Famous AF. I wanted to have something I can go to, particularly now because we can't go anywhere. So I had to take matters into my own hands. So
Okay, so what's in it? What's in it? Do you have?
so we have the alpha hydroxy acids.
Sounds important. Yes.
Right. So I have the lactic acid, the glycolic acid, salicylic acid, and then I have other ingredients like chamomile to help soothe the skin, kojic acid for hyperpigmentation and dark spots. But I wanted to eliminate all those steps, right? It was
Right,
so many
because my
steps.
problem is I'm so busy. I don't have time to be, 30 minutes, an hour on putting on different stuff. So this sounds like it has everything in it.
Yeah, for the most part, it does. So I tried to kind of attack a lot of different issues all at once: fine lines and wrinkles, hyperpigmentation, blemishes. So it's all in this bottle. You can use it once a week. Everyone's going to use it kind of differently depending on your skin type. And then I made one that's a little bit stronger as well for people who want the punch and they want it faster. They don't want to, you know, do it over the course of 8 weeks.
I'm with those people. Okay, give me the punch. Get this dead skin off. Get the
Girl,
pigmentation off. Get the glowing Britain skin over here. Yes, I mean, sis, it's working, and that's why we're asking you, because your skin looks fabulous. And I think that having something we can do at home saves time, because it's just, we're busy. And that's my problem too, is not getting a good skincare routine, going to see somebody to do hydrofacials. It's time.
it's a pick me up. You know, it's not going to replace that routine that we just discussed.
But one thing, me being kind of, maybe just lazy, let's just call it for what it is. One thing that I did add to my regimen, Britton, is sunscreen.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of us, especially in our community, we think we don't need it, but no, we do. That adds to our hyperpigmentation. So my favorite sunscreen here is the Unseen Screen.
Okay.
And I have it is from Goop, Super Goop. It literally lives up to its name, Unseen Screen. Like, you put it on and you don't feel like you have anything on. So no one's paying me. I just want to pass on this information of Super Goop.
And remember, you want to put that on as your last step of your skincare regimen. Once you get down to that moisturizer sunscreen, that's where you're locking in everything you've already put on your skin. So that's why you want that to be the last step, because nothing is supposed to go past that barrier of
Wow. Okay.
Make sure you line up your steps from thinnest to thickest, your moisturizer SPF dead last.
Okay. And then your makeup?
And then your makeup. Yeah.
And then your makeup.
But hey, you follow this regimen and routine. Okay, use this chemical peel, Famous AF, and you won't need makeup. Okay, you will have
that's what I'm talking about. It'll really be natural, because sometimes you get tired of just having to put all this stuff on. Yeah. Like I said, because it gets to a point where your face, if it's severe acne, it's distracting. And
sometimes it can make it work.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. Famous AF. I'll keep you guys on my personal acne journey, and
hey, listen, I know all about the acne journey.
So thank you, Britton, for giving us those pearls. I mean, she did the recap. We're going to have the products. This is my favorite sunscreen, Britton's products. We're going to have it in the link. And until next time.
Attention, please.
Doses.
Like your skin, like almost like you have a positive pregnancy test in the bathroom and nobody knows about it, not even MAC. And Dr. Ten is going to give me that discount on Famous AF. And
so that's why I created Famous AF. You know what AF stands for? Is there a time? How long have we been talking on this?
Jesus help us.